it certainly has been a hot minute since the last reveals video here on the Cars Garage, but I think it's just about time for a new one. We have a lot of cars to go over today. A lot of ones that are very cool, but you've probably already seen them before, so if you want to skip forward to the good stuff, I don't blame you. But I'm going to start off with some of the more stuff that you've probably already been looking at for the past long little while. So yeah, welcome on back to the Cars Garage, everybody. We'll start off with some race and rescue cars, pretty much all of them, because I already revealed Rescue McQueen, Mater, and then the Rally Racing Chick, but all the other ones have been revealed since my last reveals video, which was way back when in the wintertime. I actually published that on January 30th, if you can believe that. Now we're in mid-July, and I'm just getting around to revealing the rest of them. They've been revealed for a long time, but anyways, we'll start off with Race and Rescue Sarge. This one's pretty, I don't know, not too great. It's pretty much just Pit Crew Sarge, but with, instead of a little catch can, he's got a fire extinguisher, and then some slightly new decals. Cool expression. Then we got Race and Rescue Red, who is, I think you already know what I'm going to say about him. He's way too small. Obviously doesn't match previous Red releases. Well, I guess he does match the original one, but that one was underscaled too, so kind of, I don't know. I don't really like that they scaled down Red. Couldn't they have just put him in a 2-pack? Would it have been that hard? Him with Luigi and Guido or something? I don't know. Speaking of them, though, we do have Guido and Luigi in a little singles pack together. Guido looks cute with his fireman's hat, and Luigi, I don't know, got a little flag. Doesn't look the best. Then we have a Rally Racing Jackson Storm coming soon. I think some people have already found him, as with most of these cars. Most of them have already been found, but not here in Canada just yet. Not even the first wave, which just included Chick, McQueen, and Mater. But yeah, this looks like a pretty nice version of Jackson, actually. I like it. Not better than the GRC one, but I like the silver on the back. It's pretty cool. It's like a mixture of all kinds of different Jackson Storms. Then we have Rally Racing Cruz Ramirez. This one I don't care for at all. It just looks like a way less cool version of the GRC one. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one. I just don't care for the colors, how they match with the yellow on her. Then we have Sally with some cones on her head. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's not bad. It's not one of my least favorite ones, but it's also not one of my favorite ones. It's right in the middle. I wish that they would have put the white parts on the cones, in the artwork, but whatever. And then we have Jeff Gorvette with his new Rally Racing paint job. He looks okay, but not one of my favorites. I just don't really see the ralliness about him, And I don't get why we're still using, they did with the GRC line too, but why are we still using, those emblems from the World Grand Prix? I know it doesn't say that on it, but still, it's give him his own number design. I don't get it. It just looks strange. It just mashes weirdly with the American flag design in the background, because it's, has an American, it's just too many American flags. I just don't get it. I think Jeff deserves a new design that kind of distances himself from the United States. Why does that have to be his whole gimmick? I don't get it. But anyways, yeah, the gray doesn't match well with those colors. Same with Cruz, but I guess he looks better than Cruz for sure. Then we have Morgan Martins in the Race and Rescue line. I guess he looks okay. Same thing with Red, scaled down, so not as good as the original Super Chase version. But whatever, I guess I've kind of made my peace with it. I don't know. It's annoying though, especially when they are making 2-packs in this line, and we know that they can put deluxes in 2-packs, so I don't know why they felt the need to scale these down just to put them in singles packs. Really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then one more random car, Kathy Copter. Just kind of a random background character thrown into this line. I don't really hate that. A lot of people have been complaining about that, but it does make sense to have a helicopter, have an ambulance, have a fire truck, which we'll see with Adam Rodriguez in a second here. But yeah, Kathy Copter, random helicopter from the background race scenes of Cars 1, now thrown into this expanded universe line. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't hate it. Gives us some variety in this line. Anyways, we got one more rally racer as a single, and it's Cal Weathers from Cars 3. Nice to see him back. Nice to see a Cars 3 stock car back just in general. It's been a very long time since we've seen any of them, and I really do like his design. I think he's one of the best looking rally racers in this whole line for sure, without a doubt. Now moving on to the 2-packs in the Race and Rescue line, they're all not too bad, I don't think. Here's the worst one. It's got, actually, this can't be the worst one because there's 2 new cars, Sheriff and Adam Rodriguez. I just think the cars in it aren't the best. You know, the other two have cars that you can get as singles. But yeah, Sheriff. I do like the cream color design in the back. That's something different. That reminds me of Ranger Sheriff, so I do like that. Actually, wait a second. It's not cream. Why did I think it was cream? It looked cream for a second. I don't know. It's just white. Nah, I don't know. He's pretty lame, to be honest. Not my favorite. And then we have, I do like the new expression though. And then Adam Rodriguez, kind of a random inclusion, especially when we do already have a fire truck in the line. This one doesn't really make a lot of sense. I would have rather had a tow truck. How about Chris Freightman? If we're choosing characters from the trucks episode, I don't know. Anyways, we got a 2-pack with Cruz Ramirez and Danny Swervez with his new Rally Racing paint job. Now, Cruz, obviously, you can get as a single, but Danny will be exclusive here. Couple things wrong with Danny. First of all, why is his number 99 from the NASCAR line? And second of all, why does he have the window nets from the NASCAR line? Two very concerning things, but whatever. Then we have another 2-pack, the last one from this line, which has Rally Racing Lightning McQueen, which is actually an exclusive. I'm shocked they made a Lightning McQueen variant an exclusive, but that's kind of cool. And then it comes with Chick Hicks as well, which you can get as a single. And it doesn't seem like he'll be too rare. I don't know why. I kind of thought he would be, but it seems like Mater's the one that's actually the hardest to find in this line, because you can only get him as a single, so I guess it makes sense. And he is big and bulky. Those look quite a bit different from any other variants, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, McQueen looks great. Anyways, let's move on to some more newer stuff. We got Eugene Carbureski coming out. I mean, we already knew he was coming out, but here he is in the package. From Tank Coat, of course, Team Tank Coat number 36. Looks great. This is actually the final. Or is it? No, I guess the next one's the final. This is the final one. Ryan Shields for Viewzine. This is the final Piston Cup racer, not counting Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the Apple iCar, that we needed to get released from Thailand. So we have them all officially from Thailand now. Anyways, next up we have Noriyuki revealed in the packaging. I've shown you a lot of these cars before on case reveal videos. Just wanted to show you them again. We have Cho from Tokyo Mater. Pretty darn cool, new Thailand variant. And then we also have Drift Party Mater, now revealed in the package. And yeah, I don't know why they replaced Bye Bye Car with him, but whatever. Topic for another day. But next up, I want to show you Masha L's wrench. Well, you know this one. You've probably seen this one. Maybe you found it in a store. Maybe not. She's being released as a single and in a 2-pack this year with Megan Shifter, obviously. Masha is the Fiber Fuel crew chief, but they inaccurately gave her the same artwork as Mandy Fenderbender, just with, new paint and new decals. Looks absolutely disgusting, but they used it on the 2-pack and the single pack for her in 2025 this year. But this just in, it turns out they're fixing it with her next release, which will be in Case Y of 2025 singles. So yeah, Masha's getting a new artwork. It looks great. Really, really cool. Really happy that they decided to do this. I don't know if they heard the feedback and they're like, I guess we have to fix this now. Or they were always planning on doing this, which I doubt. But either way, looks really great. They actually used the Fiber Fuel. This is Fiber Fuel. They used the RPM crew chief's artwork from way back when. Kind of flipped it around and, photoshopped it a bit. And now you got Mandy Fenderbender. So looks really cool. Really glad they did that. And then we have another 2-pack, going back to 2-packs for a second, but not in the Race and Rescue line. This is a 2-pack with a couple Piston Cup racers, Sage Vanderspin and Darren Leadfoot. Sage for gaskets, Darren for shiny wax. Both the same model. That doesn't happen too often when you get 2 Piston Cup racers in a 2-pack, both with the same model. Not a lot of variety. I don't know, I'm assuming that's why they always, change up the models between them, but either way, pretty cool. I need both of them from Thailand. Actually, I just need Sage, period. I don't even have them. And yeah, looks cool. I'm glad they're in a 2-pack together. Anyways, moving on to the haulers line, we got Jerry Recycled Batteries coming out. This is just great. I don't remember if I revealed them last time. I don't think so, though. But either way, this was revealed. I think we knew he was coming out, but we just didn't have the image. That's what it was. But now we have the image, and he looks amazing. And it's funny because I just finished reviewing Gil. And I actually, while I was editing the Gil review, I realized I forgot about Jerry Recycled Batteries. I can't believe I forgot about this guy. He's like the one that started it all for haulers that, aren't racing haulers. So I think he is at least. I think he was the first one released. Maybe not, actually. Either way, cool to see back. Really cool to see back. I think I'm kind of like understating how amazing this is, but it's just because I've been talking a long time. Now I'm getting tired. Let's get on to the good stuff now. We have, well, kind of good stuff. We have a new 5-pack with Paunchy Wipeout for bumper save. We got Alan Aiken. They are still calling him Alan. Wow. Alan Aiken Axler. You can barely see it, but from the top, it does say Alan Aiken Axler for Nitro Wade. And then we got Lightning McQueen, the King, and James Clean Air for Vitaline. I don't see this selling too well. All these cars have been released recently. And the McQueen and the King obviously released this year many times. But the other ones were all 2024 re-releases. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of an interesting pairing. We never seen them together in a 5-pack before. Well, not these exact ones. Maybe some of them. But yeah, not too bad, I guess. And then, oh, this is not good, guys. We have some new NASCAR stuff. Yeah, didn't you think that line was just gone, done and over with? Nope, it's coming back. Well, this is actually good. Let's start off with this. This is a single release of Chase Racelot for Vitaline. So it's nice that he's getting a re-release now. Like, not really a re-release. It's a new car, but it's kind of a re-release because it's like, before he was released without metallic paint. Now he's got metallic paint, but it's still new. So this one looks cool. But get this. Now they're making the NASCAR line pretty much into like a racing 2-pack line, I guess. I don't know. There's going to be 4 2-packs. One including Lightning McQueen with Go-Go Logano. No, Carson A. Dillon. Sorry, but they're both yellow. I don't know why. And they have like little toolboxes and little pit stop barriers with them. And then we have Danny Swervez and Ryan Inside Laney. Okay. And then we have one with Go-Go Logano and Bubba Wheelhouse. Well, okay. And then we have one with William Byrev and Chase Racelot, the new one. So what's the point of this again? I don't know. I really don't know anymore with Mattel. The NASCAR line has been not even peg warming. They've moved on from the pegs. Now they're just on top of the pegs, on like the top shelf, which, is supposed to be meant for boxes of stuff that they're going to put on the shelf soon. But now they're somehow, like, they've clogged the pegs. Now they're starting to clog the shelves above, because nobody wants these things. Sure, people want the new ones, but I don't know what's going on with the NASCAR line. It's really become a shell of what it used to be. It used to be really fun. Now, it's like they just have way too many in their factories, and they're like, we have to get these out so we can move on with the new Expand Universe line. But first, we have to, I don't know, put them in 2-packs and just try to sell them in a different way. It's just so strange. I don't know if this means the singles line is over or not. I don't know. It's just very strange. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Some people are actually happy about these things. I don't know why. I mean, I would pick them up if I saw them because I like accessories, but it is really stupid that they're bringing all of these things back. All of them. Not even leaving out any. I mean, I'm glad they're doing them all. If they're going to do some, they better do them all, I guess. Just to complete the pit stop barriers, but very strange. And yeah, they already did pit stop barriers. I forgot about that. They do pit stop barriers in the singles, so these aren't even new. The only thing new here is the toolboxes. I don't think any of them are new, at least. Don't know why they would have changed them. Anyways, let's move on to something better. We'll move on to some mini racers. We have a new box of mini racers. It says Series 3. I don't know much about mini racers, but we have all kinds of new race and rescue ones in this series of blind boxes, which is pretty cool. There's some new ones like Rescue Squad McQueen, Mater, Sally, Morgan Martins. I think that's all for the race and rescue stuff. The other ones, brand new Mater, the King, Cal Weathers, Radiator Springs McQueen, Purple Ramon, Jeff Corvette, regular one for some reason, and then Brick Yardley, all will be getting singles releases, and I think those are the same ones that are in, the blind boxes. I never realized those are the same. It's like they must, I think that's only in Australia they do the little singles packs instead of blind boxes. I guess that's why. I don't know. Not really, again, in the loop too much with mini racers, but I know enough to talk about them. And then we also have some 3-packs for the mini racers. We have only 2. We got one with the Rescue Squad McQueen, Sheriff, and then Chick Hicks. But the Chick Hicks isn't actually the rally racing one. It's just a regular Chick Hicks that they always do, which is like the Cars 3 one. So I don't really get that. Kind of weird. And then we also have one. This one has 3 new ones, which I guess is good. Sally, Luigi, no Guido, and then Mater. So I don't know. I guess Luigi is an exclusive here, and then so is Sheriff, because they're not releasing them in the blind boxes. So I don't know. I guess that's kind of cool if you're a Minis fan. I am, but I mean, yeah, Sally is. Never mind. I'm checking the pictures. It's all over my phone and my photo library. It's kind of hectic, to be honest. We have the new Lightning McQueen Day, Lightning McQueen, or 95 Day, I guess they call it. The 95 Day Lightning McQueen and Mater. They look phenomenal. I think these are the best ones they've ever done. So all that garbage from Mattel, some of it was good, but most of it was bad. I guess it was well worth it to get up to this point where we have some pretty cool stuff from Tomica. Now, I don't even own any Tomica cars, but I would like to. I think I'd like to get these ones. I don't know. The Disney Store is coming out with a new 4-pack, which includes, it's called the Cars Halloween 4-pack. Halloween cars. I can't believe they're making Halloween cars, and they're actually themed to the costumes that the cars get dressed up as, like for in the Cars Land, in Disney California Adventure, and in Anaheim, California. Pretty darn cool. We have Lightning McQueen with his superhero costume. We have Dracula Mater, and this one is different from the one they made way back in 2011 when Cars 2 came out. This one actually has the same expression that the Dracula Mater has in Cars Land. Then we have DJ with his mohawk type of I don't really know what he's supposed to be. I guess just a rapper. Maybe he's dressed up as Yokoza. And then we have Red, who's dressed up as a clown. Red's pretty small. I don't really care for how Red looks from the Disney Store. Just like the new Mattel one, new Race and Rescue one. He's pretty small. But he does look cute. And they all look really cool. Really, really cool. I can't believe they're doing these. When I saw this revealed, I think it was last week, I actually thought, when do we get stuff like that themed to the Disney parks? Not too often, especially from the Disney Store. So that's super cool. But next up, we have some Glow Racers. Now, to start things off, I don't believe I revealed this guy last time. It's Glow Racers Wingo. Yeah, I definitely didn't, because I think this one was revealed a couple months ago, maybe the start of the summer. But either way, this one's pretty cool. It's actually Wingo with flames, if you want to be technical. It looks cool and everything, but, we were supposed to get 4 other Glow Racers: Ray Reverham, Rich Mixon, Sheldon Shifter, and who was the other? Oh, Sally. But, I don't know, I guess those are all canceled. Those were real links. I'm pretty darn sure, at least. So I guess they're canceled, I don't know. But either way, we're getting Wingo. And then get this. They're re-releasing 5 other ones with slightly new packaging. I don't really get it. They removed the Glow Racers logo. Now it just says Glows in the Dark in the top. And then they moved the Cars logo to the other side. I don't know what they're doing. We got Mater, McQueen, Cruz, Ramon, and Fillmore. So yeah, nothing exciting here. I don't even think I'll be picking these up. I don't think I can. I mean, they're $15 at Toys R Us just for some slightly different packaging. It's not like they, gave them each their own artworks. That would have been cool. I don't even know why they're continuing this line. I really don't. I thought it was done and over with, but I guess, nope, it'll be continuing on into 2026. I'm assuming this is 2026 packaging at least. I guess we don't really know that, though. Anyways, next up, though, we do have some new color changers. Starting off here with the Race and Rescue color changing Lightning McQueen. So yes, they are going to be doing Race and Rescue color changers. Spoiler alert, there's 4 of them so far. There may even be more eventually, because the one actually just got revealed just before I started recording this. Anyway, so the McQueen, nothing too special. It just changed from a dark blue to red. The red, we can see the red on him in this picture. It doesn't look too great. It's not really a bright red. So that one is what it is. But Mater, he looks pretty cool. Changed from teal to red. I like the teal. Looks like a new type of teal that we haven't really seen too much with Mater before in the color changers line. At least I don't think. I mean, I guess it's kind of similar, but it's not the exact same. It's not like the greeny teal. Maybe it is the same, honestly. It looks a little different to me, though. I think the red will look nicer on this one, though, because the teal is lighter and brighter, so the red should look the same, lighter and brighter. We also have Sheriff in the line. This one's kind of cool. I mean, not too bad, right? He has quite a few color changer variants, but none with a new paint job, so that's kind of cool. And he goes from a dark green to black. So, yeah, kind of cool. It's like an army green, so kind of goes with like the whole rescue kind of vibe. I think that the series is kind of, giving off. And then this is a brand new one, like it was just revealed. The other ones were actually revealed when I was flying home from Hawaii. So, quite a long time ago. That was like April 10th, I think. But this one was just revealed, so you probably haven't seen this one yet. It's red as a color changer. Yep, you heard it correct. The first ever red color changer, but it's not just any red, it's the Race and Rescue red, but it doesn't look that much different. So pretty much just a red color changer, so that's cool. Very happy about this one. And he's huge too. He's huge. Like, I don't think this is a scaled down red like the metal one in the Race and Rescue line. So that's cool. That's awesome. Changes from yellow to red. And usually yellow to red's a nice color change. They're complementary colors. They go together. Both warm, so they should both look as intended, unlike the red on McQueen, which looks pretty darn dark. Speaking of red, though, we also have a Race and Rescue red coming in this new playset type of thing. It's called Firefighting Red and Guido. It's very similar to the red that we saw. I believe that was in the Color Changers line. I think that came out in 2021. It's like an overscale big playset type of red. And this one has a little Guido on top with his fireman's hat. And then it comes with two little water pistols, I guess. Two little, they're supposed to be water shooting out, and then two a set of flames, two fire things. So yeah, I don't really know how you play this. I guess I'm sure there's a water feature with the red, but I guess the water's fake, so you don't use real water here. So that's why it's not in the Color Changers line. I get it now. So yeah, you just kind of shoot the little water cannon things into the fire. So pretty simple. I don't think I'll be reviewing this, but I will pick one up just to kind of check it out. And then, last but not least, we have this 5-pack of Christmas cars, and it's going to be exclusive to Amazon, but I don't really know what it has in it. So far, all we know is that there's going to be a Holiday Hotshot Lightning McQueen in it, but I don't know. It says he's exclusive for some reason, so I don't know if he's going to have snow on him. I don't know if he's going to have a new expression. Maybe he won't be metallic to make him look different. I don't know. Technically, that would be accurate if he wasn't metallic, so I guess that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, hopefully they don't just, put in Holiday Hotshot McQueen and then just, every other car just be their regular releases. They better be Christmas releases, right? You would think so. I do like the packaging, though. It's kind of cool. You can't see the cars inside, and it doesn't say in the description for the item. And it's only so far on Amazon.com, I believe. That's where I could find. I couldn't find on Amazon.ca. But yeah, I guess this is kind of cool. I mean, if any of the cars are new, either way, there should be 4 other Thailand variants, because the only 2 Christmas cars that Thailand ever made were in 2021, and those were Holiday Hotshot McQueen, of course, and then Christmas Cruiser Ramon. So maybe he'll be in here too. So we'll get 2 that we already got, but that means we'll have at least 3 new Thailand variants, which is cool. Unless they're all made in Vietnam, which I doubt, because these things never really are anymore. The multi-pack cars, they're always made from Thailand, but it doesn't say where they're made from on the box or in the description of the item on Amazon. But either way, yeah, that is going to be it for today's reveal video. It was a long one. And the good part about this is, even if you didn't really like the cars that got revealed today, I know there really wasn't a whole lot of really new and exciting ones. You probably already saw a lot of these before. But the good thing is, the next reveals video we do, which should be very soon, like within the next 2 weeks, I'd say, should be 2026 cars. I mean, they kind of have to be. I don't think there'll be any more 2025 cars. One thing to note, though, is that I don't think we're getting an advent calendar for the minis line this year. So, first time since 2017. I'm surprised, but not all that surprised, because the last couple have not been very good, and yeah, I'm not really too torn up about it. No advent calendar this year. Maybe I'll just buy an old one and unbox it. One of the better ones from, the early days of the advent calendars. because they've been slacking the last couple years. Anyways, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you did enjoy. Let me know your favorite reveal down in the comments. I think mine was probably, honestly, the new artwork for Masha L's wrench. I think that's pretty cool. But Glow Racer's Wingo is nice. I like that one. I mean, they're all cool. Most of them are cool, at least. Not everything, but quite a few nice ones today. Anyways, yeah, thanks again. I'll see you next time right here on the Cars Garage.